Here's D. Gordon now. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman, number 88.
And the game's first pitch is taken for ball one, and we are officially underway this afternoon from Angel Stadium. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's flared toward left center. Upton over to his left, 1 away.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. A.J. Pollock is the second out of the opening frame. Aaron Judge is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A tough sinker on the inside corner. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Peterson fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
And they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Eric Cousins is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So striding in, Andrelton Simmons. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. That misses 1-2.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that's over. 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Digging in now, Yasmani Tomas. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 1-1. Here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball 2.
That ball went out.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 6. Patrick.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. So stepping in, Chase Headley, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a liner caught at first by Crone. Needed. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Takes a knee-high fastball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And the Angels are going to have their first hit of the ball game.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Upton rounds the corner and is headed home. And the speed of Upton is enough to beat the throw to the plate.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. To third. There to take it is Headley. And he's retired, 1 away. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
The 1-2 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Grounded to the right. Fielded in shallow right by Gordon. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Batting eighth, Patrick.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. The shot there at the Newport Beach coastline, not far from us here in Anaheim as we get ready for the top of the third.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
Sent on the ground out to second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. Jose Iglesias is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
The 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Spin and a throw back to second. Runner's back. He's set. Here's the 3-2 down the first baseline. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Digging in to try it again. A.J. Pollock, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jace Peterson. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Jace Peterson.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Here's a high pop-up. Iglesias is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 44.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Cousins. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Well, an infield single. That's a tough play for the shortstop. Deep in the hole. Fields it. He's got to put something on it and get it accurately across the diamond. That's a tough play, no doubt.
Now a snap throw to first. Just keeping him close. Has a look, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 1-0 count, here it is. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. A 1-1 count, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Grounded foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon ranges back and he has it for out number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. And that misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pollock on the run. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Aaron Judge
leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. On the move is Calhoun, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ben Gamble stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Tomas. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got the average up to 307 here. 5 homers and 25 driven in. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Justin Upton. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
1 away.
The right fielder, number 56.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Ground ball right into the shift. Gordon is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's C.J. Cron now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Greg Bird becomes the first out of the inning.
Jose Iglesias.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Balbuena charging this one. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Into the windup and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2 out, nobody on. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Fancy. Made a nice little jump throw. Just didn't have enough. Wanted to get the batter, but I like the play, no doubt about it.
A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
1-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Here's the 3-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is off the glove of Iannetta. It gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Up and going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Reggie Reinecker is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Chase Headley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Line drive to left. Upton is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But not before 5 cross the plate. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the pitch. And he pops it up. drifting just beyond the infield. Gordon is there for it. One away.
The catcher,
Here's the
8.
catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. 3-0 now. Jace Peterson will be next. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. That's in there. 3-1. Ball 4. Now at the plate, Jace Peterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Peterson.
A high fastball is in there.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And he misses there. 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. And he's safe.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but, man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
In now, Eric Cousins, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to the plate. The tag, and he's out at the plate. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a flare out toward right center. Judge calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. Digging in once again, Chase Headley. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
Boy, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Greg Bird. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Jose Iglesias is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And he misses with it. 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now, that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
The left fielder.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 56.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And an easy play out there for Headley, and that ends the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. A.J. Pollock is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 99.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Trout looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Ben Gamble is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Yasmani Tomas will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman,
A
C.J.
changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Line drive to left. Gamble has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Headley. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. 1-1. Here it comes. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels go down. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Ready with another 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. There's Peterson. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping up to the plate, Chase Headley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Number 39 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, he was motoring around those bases and had every intention of stretching this into a triple. That is until the ball hopped over the fence for a ground rule double.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he'll take a look at ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
And the runner will get back standing. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him, 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 9-2 ball game. Riding in once again, D. Gordon, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Mm, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this is off the glove of Iannetta. It gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Second and third, 2 away. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Number 39 is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base.
Digging in and looking for more. Jace Peterson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Brian Cruz comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Now batting.
So stepping in,
Designated
Eric
hitter,
Cousins
Eric Cousins.
from the stretch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The batter, number 2.
Now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close. Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Center fielder.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Hit in the air out to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 9-3 ball game.
The left fielder, number 9.
In now, Justin Upton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
56, Cole Calhoun. Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, strike 2. 0-2, here it is. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first. Cam Bedrosian comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Aaron Judge started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Jake Marisnick will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ben Gamel stands in as he looks at a called strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Calhoun. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Marisnick rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score the runner from second. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Designated hitter, Yasmani
Here's
Tomas.
Yasmani Tomas. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calhoun on the run. He's there, but oh, he missed it. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Francisco Cervelli will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Francisco Cervelli.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Ready on 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And now a pitch on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Number 39 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This one's down to third. There is Valbuena. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jake Marisnick will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Standing in, C.J. Cron starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Brett Gardner is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Wow, nice piece of hitting. If he tries to pull that ball, that's a ground ball to short. Instead, he stayed with it, stayed with the break, let the break take the ball to the opposite field. Nice job.
Luis Valbuena is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. In there, and it's even at 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Set to deal on 2-2. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Into the box, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. On to second, but the throw is wide. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Now at the plate, Jace Peterson. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
At the plate, Eric Cousins.
Designated hitter, Eric Cousins.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
This is a foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Robertson's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And this is fouled straight back. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line to the right side. Oh, and he botches it. Valbuena is on his way home. The runner scores from second. Here comes the runner around third on his way home. And he will score as well. And now all of a sudden this is a 4-run game again. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Steve Cishek will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Steve Cishek.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when you don't make the postseason, but at least they got a win here in the season on somewhat of a higher note. Something to hang your hat on when you're on the first tee tomorrow morning.
10-6, the final score in this game. Number 47 earned his 5th win of the year. Andrew Heaney was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
45,050. The Angels.